country's patent to gross domestic product ratio, that is GDP ratio. This means if a country continuously wants to grow over a long period, economic well-being can only come from innovation. Especially in this tech era, innovations define the framework of the nation's economy. And the increase in new ideas bears the need to protect them. Making intellectual property rights is important. To realize $1 trillion economy, to make India truly Atmanirbhar Bharat. Higher education institutions need incubators to effectively and efficiently tap the patents developed by the staff and students into relevant and economically viable outcomes as products or startups. Today, there are about 600 plus incubators set up in India under various ministries across the nation. I am glad to inform that Sri Krishnadevara University is strongly committed to the above national cause. It is with this rationale and in tune on the National Education Policy 2020 and the National Innovation and Startup Policy 2019, the Atal Incubation Center at Sri Krishnadevara University has designed a need-based and value-added certificate course on innovation, entrepreneurship and venture development from this academic year in order to strengthen the startup ecosystem in the country. Sri Krishnadevara University is proud to be having an Atal Incubation Center among the 68 premium incubators established by Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog Government of India. The vision of the center is to increase center and inculcate entrepreneurship spirit in the community ecosystem and groom startups and emerging business in the sectors which led to job creation and provide for the enhanced economic health of the region. The center has been performing exceptionally, meeting the stringent goals and deliverables set up and support the startup ecosystem in the region. Atal Incubation Center SKU partnership model is to participate in the model by partnering so that the faculty and students can get immense benefit in the process. I am sure with these kind of initiatives, Atal Incubation Center SKU will be serving as a fulcrum in building the much required innovative and entrepreneurial ecosystem in the region. As Swami Vivekananda said, we want that education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. Finally, I sincerely appeal to you all on this occasion to think differently, look at the problems around you to find solutions, think innovatively, be a change agent. As the entire country is looking for solutions faced by our society and to make our country Atmanirbhar Bharat, I am sure all the participants of this today International IPR Conclave 2022 will get benefited from the proceedings and by interacting with the renowned speakers. Wish you all a very happy stay in Anandapur and the best wishes on behalf of Sri Krishnadevara University. Thank you for your attention. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing with us your thoughts and praise the occasion. Now, I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to honor our guest, Hiroki Watanabe and Anil Kumar, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, now I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to do the honors to Shri Anil Kumar sir.
Bouquet. Sir, bouquet. Sir, could be close. 1 second.
Now I request Mr. Hiroki Watanabe and Anil Kumar sir to honor our Honorable Vice Chancellor.
Please stop it.
Let the process be complete, sir.
This is our function, our own function.
Come. Let them have the honor of felicitating the Vice Chancellor.
It would be nice if we can show some love and appreciation. Thank you so much.
Sir, bouquet.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request the dignitaries to occupy their seats off the stage. Thank you. Thank you so much for being so patient. Now the actual
Society Department of IT, Electronics and Communication, Government of Andhra Pradesh. He worked as a consultant for World Bank in various projects. He has vast experience of working in various capacities in the government for the last 16 years. He was a Chief Executive Officer, APITA, Department of IT, Electronics and Communication, Government of Andhra Pradesh. And he was an Executive Director of APSSDC, Government of Andhra Pradesh. He was Officer on Special Duty to Ministry for Industries, Infrastructure, Investment, Commerce, IT and Skill Development, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Now I request Anil Kumar Tentu sir to deliver his talk on institutional mechanism in strengthening IT and innovation in Andhra Pradesh.
Thank you. Yeah, once again, warm welcome to all the dignitaries who are here. So I'd like to take you through the activities that we are doing currently at AP Innovation Society. The theme that I picked because it's an international IPR conclave. I wanted to tell you about the role of AP Innovation Society in strengthening both innovation and IPs in IT. In fact, the main focus is on these two things. APS was set up in 2015 by Government of AP and working as an umbrella organization. You are all well aware of it.
And presently, our stakeholders are STBI, NRDC, SKU, AAC, NASCOM, IPR, AP Chamber of Commerce, Vizag Chamber of Commerce. And as you see, currently as per the India Innovation Index ranking, AP stands at 9th position. And the score obtained for patents filed is 8.81, whereas for Telangana it's 23.26. The other day when we had a workshop, we are discussing about this. And here the problem is that we have so many startups in AP, but none of them are applying for IPs. So NRDC regional head Sahu happens to be my batchmate, and I discussed with him as well. So I told him why don't we do something good for this so that the ranking improves. In Ahab also the hub that has been created for innovations at Andhra University. The CEO Ravi Ishwar was also telling me the same problem. That a lot of students are filing, but they're not able to, most of the startups take full form only when they go out of the universities or colleges where they're setting it up. So once they go out, they're not filling in the name of that particular university or that particular college from where they studied or something. So that is missing in the National New Education Policy also. We got NRF rankings. They are giving some ranking for these patents being filed. The number of entrepreneurship development cells are being there. So recently I had discussion with the APR chairman Hampton Reddy sir. Sir also said the same thing. We are now in the process of setting up 534 entrepreneurship development cells. So as we progress, we tell about that. So now we are planning to put all these incubators and the EDCs across the AP to file for patents so that we improvise upon our rankings. Similarly, the intellectual property India annual report also for 2018-20, we have filed about 484 patents. Already Shivshankar had said in his opening remarks, compared to 321 in 2018-19. So we are government of AP through APIS, we are planning to support this. And this slide is about the AP as an emerging destination. You are all aware of it, much of it. I don't need to keep saying the same things. So, but there is a lot of things that's happening in AP. So we have to publicize all of them to make them understand that there is good scope for setting up of startups and entrepreneurial ecosystem in AP. So again, this entire picture of the AP Innovation Society you can see in one nutshell. We have about, I think, 25 incubators are there right now that has been improvised, and then there is one AAC that is right now where we are, and we had already graduated 109 startups so far, and 146 startups have been accelerated through the accelerator that has been there before. And presently we have about 154 startups incubated. The EDCs that I talked about, we are in the process of developing all these EDCs in the colleges and universities across AP with the help of with the APR's help and handholding. And IPR so far we have filed 246. And recently we have come out with a new idea called as after post-corona. We are giving co-working space. The startups that have been graduated and still they want to continue, we are putting now, so far we have about 54 of them with us. And the entire policy framework is based on the AP IT policy 2021-24. You can all have a look at it from the IT department website. Andhra Pradesh happens to be the first state to start the innovation startup policy way back in 2017-18. And now we are working on those models and then taking that up in the AP new IT policy that has come up in 21-24. Here we are giving shared infrastructure at no cost initially for startups. And if we evaluate them after every 6 months, up to 2 years we give them space for 5 to 10 members of the startups at no cost. And there's a single window clearance unit set up at APIS, and there's a committee who sees through all these startups. And we are in the process of setting up this accelerate startups in AP, ASAP. So this also we are now promoting in a big way. So another thing that we are thinking of doing is setting up a state innovation fund. A lot of banks had approached me, and they come to us saying that they're willing to fund us, and if we give in a public-private partnership or something. So IDBI, Canara Bank, SBI. So we are in the process of setting it up. So this is a model that we designed, how the business flow should flow. Starting from schools, we had to use the adult tinkering labs. They will become the nodal agencies. Innovation should start from school. Like, I mean, if you look at Western countries, their focus starts from school age itself. And then the colleges that we've been talking about, we are doing hackathons, boot camps, and workshops. Universities, we have trying them to take up these TVAs or TECs. As Nagushan sir was saying in the morning, that now it is again open, and universities or colleges, if they're good enough, they can apply for this. And we are also supporting startups, as I told you already. And financial institutions is a new thing that we are now working on, so that those banks, they can actually be partnering with us, because they are also looking at active startups, and they approach us. So we are planning, and also we are planning to do a workshop with VC and Angel Fund Network people in October. So this is where the financial institutions come into play. I would like to take you through the infrastructure that we got. Not much of you will be aware. These are the photos taken very recently. This is the infrastructure that we got in Visakhapatnam, which is called as the incubation tower. It's close to about 52,000 square feet. Total seats are about 345. Presently occupied by startups are 31, co-working 52, and seats our own staff for 20 we are giving. And we are in the process of filling it up. As I said, I took this month, and we have put a target that by the end of this month, we are going to fill up all those 345. Last 2 days, I've been meeting people there, and a lot of startups and companies had come forward, and we are telling them to come and occupy and work in this incubation center, which is state-of-the-art facility. And then we are giving a lot of facilities there. They have got conferences hall, many meeting halls, training rooms, and canteen facility is all set up. And another setup, these are the startups that are incubated in Vizag. They are doing, a couple of them are doing really good. This is the Anther IoT, which is on home automation. Using the Alexa models, you can say, if you want set the ambient lighting, now it is light green. You can say like set the ambient lighting to green, they'll put it like that. You can see it is there. The revenue is about close to 1 CR today. They have 2 patents. GCRS is there. It's working on environment, and GRU also. So probably I'll connect to sir can give some better guidance. So they're giving solutions for mining and all those things. Their turnover is about 4.25. They got 40 members staff. They also got patents. There's Bot Club is there. They're doing 3D printing for schools and colleges. RoboCoupler, presently they are touring Israel, and they are also working in this one. Sepsis, you are all pretty aware. The first slide with PML was with them only. They had started one startup on this unmanned vehicle, like through drone they control, and if somebody is drowning in the sea, the vehicle will go and pick them up immediately. It's a power boat kind of thing manned by drone. They got orders for the Eastern Command. They are working with other navies. When I went there recently, they delivered almost 1 crore of products to the Eastern Command. So there are quite a lot of startups like that. This La Miss Luna comes from Pune based, and also that taken a couple of hours from Andhra Pradesh. Recently they started work for us. They are giving services to US and all software services. So they host a lot of things like that. Then we have startups incubated in the tide. This is the scheme that's being run by the central government. Presently, government of AP has been partnering with central government for implementing this. They are giving us 4.7 crores over a period of 5 years. We are in the second tranche here. The first tranche has been spent on that already. And I request colleges and universities to actively collaborate with us on this so that we can take it to the nook and corner of our village. We are also promoting. It is close to about 6,300 square feet, and then we got about 38 seaters there. Presently, 2 startups are working with 6, and then one startup is working with another. Co-working people are also coming. We are also actually talking to people over there to come and occupy their spaces. And these are the startups that are presently incubated at Kakinada. The Paradhi Technologies and the Deepa Superspace. This is a good payment gateway startup. And this is the incubation tower at Tirupati. I think it's right outside the Tirupati Airport, you can just walk into it. You don't need to take anything over there. But as of now, we don't have much people coming there, so we are running IIT International Institute of Design Thinking Center, which is part of the IT department. And as I said, we are all, for startups, we are doing all these activities from APIS. We are also facilitating to do B2G opportunities. This I will elaborate in the next slides. Also, as I said, we are trying to connect them to the network, venture angel investments. And we are trying to give them pilot opportunities in the government so that they can go forward. These are the focused verticals that we are planning to work more. As Honorable Singh West Mohan is very keen on health and agri-tech. So we are mainly focusing on it. And also food processing is another vertical that we are thinking that we will take it forward. So ITS. So we are presently in the process of hosting innovation challenges and hackathons. It didn't come here, sorry for that. So this one, the idea is to take problem statements from the government departments. A lot of departments are there. Presently, this one we are hosting a FinTech grant challenge. It's on the financial thing. The Central Fund Management System we have in AP, and the CFSS, our IT Secretary Saurabh Gosar is presently CEO for that. He had consulted, and then with the STB in Chennai, Conclave is there. We partnered with them and also Mighty Startup Hub. So they are partnering with us to host this challenge. I will be circulating the flyers to all of you. I request Nagapur sir to help us in that regard as well. So the prize money is about 50 lakhs. In a sense that we have 5 problem statements. Each of the vertical, the winner will get 5 lakhs, the runner-up will get 3 lakhs, and the second runner-up will get 2 lakhs. Not only that, they will get opportunity to work with government of AP. The entire budget is there on CFMS, so we asked sir to help us with that. They agreed. And Conclave is supporting us. They will run the entire campaign. And we are also hosting on the Mighty Startup Hub website. So CEO Chief had already consented. This is the one that I'm talking about. The entire thing is here. So also we are partnering, we are planning now the idea is to host one grand challenge every month. Till March we are planned like that. Next month we will be doing, this month with FinTech. Next month we are doing with logistics with the support of AB Maritime Board and Bicycling and AppSec. The AppSec is an AB State Application Center. It is there in, it is also under the IT department. They are using a lot of spatial data, and then we are also tying up with the National Gazetteer portal and other universities like IIT Tirupati had come forward to help us in doing that as well. Next one we are planning to do on Aqua, and further in the month of December sometime we are planning to do, Aqua will be doing with the Department of Fisheries and National Fishery Development Board, and health we are planning to do in December sometime. So we'll soon come out with all those activities in the flyers and websites and promotional activities. These are our incubational partners right now. AAC SKU is right there on top. NASCOM is there. NASCOM has been set up in Andhra University campus. It's on industry IOAT. Then with STPA presently we are coming out with an COE Center of Excellence on Industry 4.0. Then NRDC is there with us. The facilities that they are using right now, the facilities that we have ISAC. And all other universities are also being partnered with us, the top universities in AP, including IIM ISAC. These are the list of incubators in AP that we have. Presently there are 25, and maybe as we go forward, morning VC was also asking me the same question. Now they are grown in strength, and AP University would like to work with all of them the way we are working with AAC SKU, and try to strengthen them so that we go out with the startup ecosystem in AP. These are the major achievements. As I said, we had set up the IoT COE in NASCOM, through NASCOM in Vizag, the TIDE scheme that we are working on, and with AppShare, we plan to work with EDCs. And also, we have started this hackathons and ideathons. These are all the activities that we have been doing. The national recognitions we got are AP has emerged as the emerging startup ecosystem in Startup India rankings, and also stood ninth in the major states category in the India Innovation Index. So we are coming out with a lot of activities now. There is an activity calendar that has been designed. We are planning to do a partner and enabler showcase with all these incubators through the venture capitalists or the angel fund network that we plan to do in October in Vizag. And also we are designing to do one CXO talk series where we'll ask all these mentors to keep giving the series of lectures. Vizag itself has a lot of excellent startups who have grew so well. Like we have Murali Krishnagaru from Fluent. He has grown so much, and I've been speaking to a lot of people like that, so that they agreed and they are willing to give. AP Sacred is there. They have space on YouTube, and we are planning to host all these talk shows on the YouTube. Then rural grassroots innovation success stories, we want to bring them to light. We are in discussion with a lot of organizations. CAA and KPMG have come forward. They said they'll redesign all these things. So we'll work with them and then take it to next level. There is a scale-up garage idea that we have mooted. In this, we are thinking that every first or fourth Saturday at Incubation Tower in Vizag itself, we will have the pitching day for any startup that walks on to us, and we connect them to the network. So it's like kind of an open day. So the request is, so we are now requesting them to take this up. These are the models that we designed, event type, then periodicity, monthly, bi-monthly, then what is the outcome that is expected of this. We'll share the PPT to all of you so that we get